Yo, Maron, what are you doing? Hey, like, comment, subscribe, share, do everything you gotta do, man. It goes a long way, trust me. You like my shirt? Get straight into the episode. Alright, we're ready to dial in, lads. Lads, we're back with another episode. How are we doing, Mr. Fred? How are you? Alright, bro? You going good? You got the Newcastle jersey on?
I got this. I'm good because I got this jersey.
You got the jersey on? I don't
the
have
Dogs
nothing
jersey,
on.
no.
The Dogs jersey is just a disappointment to life right now, to be honest with you.
Just end the season.
Just end the stream, blood.
End it.
End the stream, blood. What's he say? Kangaroos?
Expressions. Kangaroos in sauce, bro.
You know what I love about expressions? He always puts up, like, you know when he shares his Twitch link, like, watching the game live, and he always puts like an inspirational quote to himself.
Yeah.
Revenge time, boys, come on. And then like you watch it and it's just
and he's depressed.
Alright, welcome back to another episode of League Lads, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with Fred, Mo. We got some guests in the building. We got my little brother Hamza. We got Moody H. Hawa. We got Abzadouj. You can't hear him and you can't see him, but they're here and they're present. Let's go, Fred. Ready to kick it off, my
and
brother?
The screwdriver. Don't forget about the screwdriver.
And the screwdriver, yeah. Very important screwdriver. That's a left-handed one, yeah?
You can change
the
some
oldest joke in the trade book.
You can change some blinker fluid with that, bro.
I wish Mo had a camera on him.
Straight out. Just stop.
But he'll get done. We can't get him done, bro. He's got to stay hidden, secret. All right, listen, oi. Just dial in, bro. You ready?
That was a good joke.
Okay. Oh. It was shocking. But
the worse the joke, the better.
Yeah.
The best one is the bubble for the spirit level. That's the best one. I actually sent someone to buy that. That's the funny part.
When?
2 hours.
So we're talking about jokes now. Huh? Dad jokes. All right, listen, Fred, take it away, bro. You got the W mans, the L mans, the game of the round, everything to get us started.
Give me
this horrific weekend of rugby league.
Because the L mans gonna be the quickest thing ever. I'm gonna start first. The whole Dogs team, the whole Parramatta team, and the whole Raiders team.
Yeah, shocking.
That's all man's done.
Can we speak about them actually? Can we actually dive into why they're ill mans?
Well, like,
do you want to have like a 3-minute podcast? You know, we have to make it like
yeah. Well, it's just that. I don't even need to explain it.
But
the Dogs got smashed. Yeah. Had like 2 in the bin. Parramatta got like their ass handed to them, and you know, Raiders. This was going to be some big game on paper, and they got absolutely demolished.
We always said that.
Like I said, they were going to get demolished.
We always said the Melbourne and Raiders game is always like, it's like a derby or something. It's like, it gets intense. It's like Melbourne Cronulla. It gives me that same sort of vibe.
Yeah, the Pappenhausen, they were gonna they got revenge for Ryan, bro.
Right, they didn't even score a try, did they? The Raiders?
I don't know. I think it was 40.
Wasn't it 48-2?
48-4.
Let's have a quick gaze. What's it called?
I think they did.
Nah, 48-2. Wallah.
Yeah.
Cause the faders, brother, they're back in town.
Nah, because you got to start strong to fade, bro.
They didn't even fade.
Yeah, you know, they just were faded from the
Where's they keep them now? Do they stay in I don't know what position they're on the ladder, but
if they lose to us this week with no Preston, they're out of the 8.
They're 6 right now. They're on 30 points.
Yeah. If they lose to us without Preston, they're in trouble.
That's crazy how Parramatta is only 6 points ahead of us.
Yeah.
That is crazy. 3 wins yet. The Parramatta team was shocking as well. Yeah, I didn't watch that game properly because
it was 42-0, bro. I was at St. John's Park, bro. I was like, I wish I watched the game on stream so I could just laugh at him.
It would have been
but
a mad
I just laughed at him at St. John's Bowling Club instead.
Fucking Adam.
And then everyone was like, all the Parramatta fans were like, in the comments after we got smashed, like, you laughed at us for losing to Brisbane. Of course I did.
Yeah, but like,
of course I can't laugh. Of course I'm gonna laugh.
It's funnier when it's 2 teams that are competing, competing. They're going like Brisbane are comfortable where they are, but Parra aren't. Parra are trying to get there, and we know Parra have a good side.
That ended their season.
That was like we threw in the towel, and Mitchell Moses got injured and whatnot. But it still doesn't mean you just die like that, bro. They just stopped. And like I said, I didn't watch the whole game. I watched it up to like the first half, but it was just over. Brisbane was just way too classy, bro.
Yeah,
way too classy. And another Illmans. Who's else on the Illmans? Dillbags? You got Dillbags?
No, everyone on Parramatta except for Dylan Brown.
Okay,
I think Dylan Brown was good.
Okay.
From what I saw in the mini, I actually liked the way he played. I don't know. And he scored in the 69th minute. Sexual.
We're fucking going to get Apple cancelled very, very soon.
Sexual.
Let's go. W Mans,
W Mans. This is where I want to go because there's a lot of W Mans.
Yeah, you got a big list here.
What? We'll go So Drew Hutchison, surprisingly, was
Bro,
really good.
what the fuck
12
happened?
tackle breaks, bro.
Then he's got a double as well.
The double, 12 tackle breaks.
He heard Sam Walker's
for-
coming back and he's like,
For
oh.
a guy that legit cops it as much as Ockenball does from our own fan base.
Does he cop it from Roosters?
He
fan base?
cops it big time from Roosters.
I don't know why, but-
Emil, because if Emil sees Drew Hutchison on the team list, he will make a 10-minute video about how Trent Robinson is the dumbest coach in the NRL. Emil Mack always makes me laugh, bro. Yeah, because he cops it from the fans, bro. But, you know, it's good to see him still play some good football.
I think he's reliable, bro. I think he's like the next Mitchell Orbison for him.
No, that's
Like, he just plays everywhere.
that's what Trent
Tried to do.
Robinson thinks he is.
Yeah, and
but
he's
he's just not.
He's not him.
He's just not Mitch Robinson.
Except on the weekend. He was him on the
He
weekend.
was good. He was good on the weekend.
Fanua Blake.
Terrell May
Terrell May.
was like cracked as well.
Oh, he's in the Roosters, yeah?
Yeah, in the Roosters. Fanua Blake was the best forward. Him and Haas were probably the two best forwards on the pitch for all the games this weekend.
yeah.
They were immense. Fanua Blake was like well over 200 meters.
Because that guy just, he was alright at Manly. He wasn't unbelievable, but he was pretty good at Manly.
But
But
on
that Warriors, I don't know what happened to him, bro. He just flew off the radar after that. And like you said, he's been going neck to neck with Payne Haas, like
Yeah.
as the best in the game.
like he might win proper the year.
I still think-
because he scored so many tries as well.
That's the splitting factor, but I still think Payne Haas is just number one.
Yeah, I think Payne Haas is number one.
But Fanua Blake's improvement is
He's
Close
definitely
enough.
he's worth that 1.1 million. You know what I mean? I think it's 1 or 1.1, but like he's earning that right now.
depending
bro.
on who you are as a team trying to sign him. That's like it makes way more sense.
Yeah,
Like,
he is just a gun. Luke Metcalf, every time he touched the ball, he looked like he was gonna score
electric.
or make a line break. Sean Johnson's kicking game was insane.
Sean Johnson's short pass as well on the left.
Yeah, but dude, his kicking game was legit on. It was not normal, bro.
Too good, man.
Everything was perfect. They're just so good. But Dane Laurie, bro.
Oh yes.
Bro, this bloke is, I'm telling you, I will say over and over again, he's going to replace Luai when Luai leaves to go to the Tigers.
You heard it here first, that league lads.
You've heard it here for like
Make
the seventh
sure.
time.
Yeah, for the
Luai
yeah.
is going to be, Dane Laurie in a terrible team is just demolishing everyone. Every time he touches it, it looks like he's going to make
You reckon
a
he's
line
a
break.
6 or a 1? Like,
I think,
what's-
right now he's showing that he's a 6.
But what do you think? I know people can watch a few games and say, "Oh, look,
Well,
he's a 6."
right now, his best game
Because Wakeham was good for them as well. Now Wakeham's nowhere to be seen. in
No,
that team.
I don't think Wakeham was really ever good.
No, I think it was alright for them. It wasn't that bad. Especially in a bad team, you see it more than you see it in other players.
Like, I think he's because they have Buller.
Mm.
His position is his best games he's ever had have been at 6 in general. So I think the 6 jersey is definitely going to be his. If Edwards gets hurt or goes to play Origin or whatever, he can step in at fullback for Penrith. But he's going to be good for them during Origin time, I reckon. In a good team, he'll be really dangerous.
Penrith know what they're doing, bro. They said, "Go run away,
Yeah.
get some money a bit." And
It was
come
a
back."
loan.
Yeah, literally.
it was a loan. It was like, here you go,
It wasn't
bro.
a literal loan, but it's a loan.
Yeah,
You can consider it.
go for 3 years and we'll get you back when you feel good.
Personal terms agreed and everything.
Yeah.
You got Gagai and Tuala.
Yeah.
Now Gagai turned into Maroons Gagai. Alhamdulillah, always against the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
One player has to turn into some freak of nature.
Yeah.
We gave Heverington a try, so I want to give him a W man's
Yeah.
because
I said, here you go, bro.
here you go, my brother.
Well, to be honest, it was a deflection. Like, it was hard for Avrilo to take.
It doesn't matter. He still scored the try.
Hayes is dropping it and then they'd get an 8-point try somehow because it's Hayes. Everyone was like, you still lost. You could, even though you didn't have Hayes. So I'm like, yeah, we just can't beat them.
No, we can't beat them.
Newcastle are like
We
Franklin. They're like Franklin and we're like Chop on the leash. You know what I mean?
All right, listen. We'll leave the Bulldogs to the next
And
segment.
then yeah.
You had Cape Will.
Cape Welk was crazy. Alex Johnston also, he legit, when they needed him, he stepped up.
Far out, bro. The top eight's going getting crazier and crazier now, man.
Yeah.
Who's your game of the round? I didn't really watch a lot of
Broncos, because they pumped the Eels, so like the best thing ever.
Oh yeah, Penrith's game was thing. Yeah, you have to say Broncos. The Broncos and Parra game had to be.
Because like they just was so damn good.
I gotta add a W men's. Herbie Farnworth's moonwalk to score. That was the best shit I ever seen in my life.
Yeah, it was
like
mad,
he's
eh?
walked back and like I swear I wanted him to put his finger up. Like that's all I wanted as a Bulldogs fan. To go, here, that's your top 8 thing, I'm gone. God. It was good, but man, the Brisbane smashed them. that was the game of the round as well. I got some questions now. We wrapped that one up pretty quick, man. But I wanted to speak to you about. Let's speak about the Bulldogs actually, because I'm gonna lose my voice very soon, and I've lost my patience for him. I've lost my voice, and I just can't wait for the season to end. But watching that game, I can't lie to you, I had a bit of hope. Not that we'd win. I never thought we would win. Even after we gave our prediction in the end, we said Newcastle 13 plus.
Yeah,
you know
we said Bulldogs 13 plus as a joke because you know what North Queensland did, but no, it was more of the same. What a terrible return for Luke Thompson. He was the worst player on the field. He missed 8 tackles.
And I've seen and this is what pisses me off. I told you this about Fatala Mariner the week. He came out and said the training stuff. Because all I seen yesterday from Thompson was rushing out of the line trying to do big hits.
Yeah.
Trying to do big hits. And I seen it from Kickout. And that was one of the big reasons why Newcastle just looked so easy. It was so easy for him to score.
Because we're just giving them gaps.
Like the second half, no one did that from us. We actually defended a bit better and whatnot. And I know we had sin bins, but you can't do that, bro. I don't know what these players do.
Like arm grabbing, bro. It's under 8 stuff, bro.
Arm grabbing and trying to do a big hit. And like, you know what even makes me trip out even more, bro, is because if you do a big hit now, it's 8 times out of 10 it's going to the sin bin.
Yeah.
Like they're gonna have time to look at it.
Big hits are gone, bro.
You can't.
It happened once a game.
I was surprised Kiko never that was a good shot and he went low, but I was surprised that because if the player drops his head a little bit and you hit him, you're fucked. You're gone. You're done.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the point of them running out of the line and trying to do big hits. I think players like that, we can't have them in the club anymore. You can't be there anymore because if you're trying to do, I don't know if you're trying to impress another club, trying to get another contract somewhere else or whatever it is. I know he's rusty as well because he just came back, but when you're rusty and you're nervous, you don't do shit like that. No, you try to do the simple, the 1%ers, and then you know what I mean?
He was just rushing out of the line and missing everything. Like it's just not acceptable, man.
Gamble walked right
it's his
through
first
us.
game, but when Tyson Gamble's running 3 and he's not getting touched 10 meters away from the try line, there's a problem.
It's just.
I really like Pangai. His first few runs, he's just been playing all right the last few weeks.
For 20 minutes. 28
yeah,
minutes.
I don't know what happened. He got really subbed out after 15 minutes.
I don't know either.
But
I didn't think it was that bad.
He had this run in the first set that was like 25 meters. And I'm like, that's the Pango we need. And then he threw an offload to Tuala. and then that ruined everything for him.
I was speaking to my mate. He's like, honestly, what's wrong with the Bulldogs, right? And I always say that a team like us, we're still fragile. Like even with a full team back, we're still fragile. We're still not up to that quality where we can beat. Like we might get that win here and there, but we don't have that I don't know, confidence maybe in us that we're gonna win this game, even if we can see 2 tries.
There's just something. The real problem with the Dogs is just there's no forwards, man. It's just that simple.
But what
He's got no forwards. Wilson didn't. He really had his worst game of his career thus far. He couldn't catch a cold.
Even Burden wasn't.
I think Burden was the best player for us.
Yeah, Red Money was just...
When he ran the football, he looked pretty damn dangerous, but we just never really... This Sunderland was not right. They just went there with no confidence.
I like Sexton, man. I give him a lot of reps.
I think this halves pairing is the last thing we want to worry about. Right now, we really got to sort out these forwards, bro.
I was telling my mate, like, I'll tell you exactly what it is. I know the whole storyline of every Bulldogs game. We start off always very well. Like 10 minutes of just... Good footy, solid, they give you a bit of hope. Then there has to be, and yesterday was the perfect example. There has to be one stupid mistake. It could be a knock-on, it could be an offload, which is most of the time that's what it is. We lose the ball. And then one missed tackle concedes 3 tries. So and then the refs just don't give you a fucking break, bro. 6 again.
Yeah, I'm not talking about the refs. It's Newcastle in Newcastle. We know what happens every time.
I'm not blaming the refs, but I'm saying as a Bulldogs team, you should understand the game plan of every, like, how it works, how it is. If you're not gonna, if you have to be like, you have to understand that you're not gonna get the calls, bro. So try to like do something else. Very, very frustrating. I still think Serraldo needs time. Like, I don't think this is a season we can judge him off.
The forwards, and I'm starting to really think Carraz is not a centre.
He's not a centre. I don't know what's happening.
I think I like Wilson, but I think the team is just better with Carraz at wing. And
that's the least of my worries.
Skelton at centre. I just don't think we're wasting Carraz being in the centres. You know what I mean? So I would like to see him back on the wing and then Skelton in the centres, or Sherry in the centres next season. Our wingers are really good. Like, I think Addo Carr, he's just not being utilised because he's the type of winger that will get you tries. I mean, you give him half a chance, he'll score. These are the games where it's an arm wrestle and we're just stuck in our own end and always dropping the ball. We're not utilising him. So, one day when we have some good forwards, he's going to look like a star, you know what I mean? A star again. But yeah, I think the team is just better off. I really like Burns. I think he should stay there, but I think Karaz should probably get moved back to the wing and we play someone else at centre.
Yeah, it's a good point. I was just, before we cut out, I was thinking about Seraldo. Next season, I'm expecting the first 5 games, at least 2-3 wins out of the first 5 games.
Well, we had that this year. We had 3 wins in our first 5.
But then you had injuries and stuff. So I want him to start, or even the first 10, there has to be at least 60% away, TK. Come in, bro, come in. I don't know why the jersey's there. But yeah, bro, I don't know. Seraldo just, he needs to really. Well, yeah.
Sorry, lad.
No.
But yeah, man, I don't know. I'm giving Seraldo the 3 years, obviously.
Yeah, I think he deserves some time, bro.
He
does.
does.
Because every Dragons bloody coach that goes in there gets half a decade. You know?
Yeah, up the Drags.
So, mate, give him. Like, this is not a good year to judge him off. We started off so well. I just want us to sort of regroup. Like, this season, it's just been a momentum killer. You know what I mean? It's like war, like World War One. You just seen your brothers go down left, right, and centre.
It's just ugly to watch, bro.
Yeah, but you know what? I have hope. Do I think we're gonna make the top 8 next year? Probably not. But because I still think that forward issue is gonna be there.
Yeah, I don't think have anything we've signed. There's no evidence that we will be a top 8 team, especially with losing
But
players.
I'm happy with everyone that we have signed mid-season though.
I'm
and
definitely
in
happy.
the off-season. So.
Because we didn't expect them to be X factors or change the game for us, because we don't need that. We have them
Just
players.
need people that do their
we have
job.
the Burden, we have the kick out, we have the Averillo whenever we have the Kiraz, the Araka, but we don't have the simple stuff, cuz it's just the simple stuff. Defend, just defend.
We need more players like Preston, bro.
Yeah, like
and
the
I
middle.
feel like we're gonna get him.
Yeah, I feel like we will.
And I feel bad. He's suspended for the next couple of weeks.
The hip drop, like TK said, it's a hip drop.
Yeah, it's a bad one.
It's 100% a hip
Yeah,
drop, and it's
100%.
bad. But what I was saying is, because the guy tackled him up high, and then he's fucking slipped. I don't know what. I'm not arguing with it because
he did not slip, bro. He legit took his legs off the ground.
I don't believe it. Obviously, but I understand why. Why did he take his legs off the ground? He's tackled him high, and then because you're tackling. Like, you want a player to think of 500 different things, and it was a bad incident, 100%. And there's good news about Hastings. He's back in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So it's very, very good news, and I'm actually happy for him because I like to see Newcastle in the finals. I like to see him give it a crack.
Yeah, because it's
what
good seeing him play this way.
Fuck, I don't even know. Like, do you just not tackle? Do you just what do you do? And it's the grey area in the sport now for the player, coaches, and the refs to decide on how they call him. But definitely a hip drop. I'm not even denying that.
Yeah. Now I think that makes him ineligible for Rookie of the Year. He 100% would have won the award.
100% would have won that.
I'm telling even
Who else would have been in there?
all my kick viewers are like, nah, Bulla, bro. Nah,
not
Luffy
Bulla.
Khan Pereira. I'm like, cuz it's Preston.
Khan Pereira, nah.
It's Preston, bro. He would have 100% won it. But now I should go to Bulla if he's ineligible.
Nah, but Bulla played half the season. Is that what?
Nah, he played.
He played from round 10?
He played like 18, 19 games, bro.
Oh, so what? When did he start?
He started
round
round
6?
6.
Did he?
Yeah.
Far out, bro.
His first game he beat Penrith, bro.
Far out. Well,
So-
oh yeah, I remember that.
But
In the rain.
again, the guy has 3 wins all season. Like, the Dogs literally have more than double the wins that the Tigers have. That's actually depressing.
I know, man. All right, let's go. Ready?
And all right, cuz
Anything else on
I have
the
a
Dogs?
question. None on the Dogs, but I have a question for you. Do you think the Tigers are gonna 3-peat wooden spoons?
So what? Is this their second wooden
This
spoon?
is their second in a row. If they're probably gonna win it this year.
Jumping in, of course, bro.
This season,
I think they're gonna get worse next season.
the Dragons, the Dragons are better. The Dragons and the Bulldogs for me are at the same. They're at the same thing, right?
No.
No,
The Dragons are here.
No. What I mean is because Dragons compete. Yeah, but what's the difference? Who's on top of us? That's a big difference in the next team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like as bad as Parra and Roosters and Manly are, they're still better than us, way better than us.
Yeah.
So that level, I think, obviously we have more wins and whatnot, and that's what it's about. But I think the Dragons are going in a very good direction because of Shane Flanagan, right? And they're gonna keep some players. But back to your question, 100%. I don't see the Tigers.
I feel like they got. I think Brooks has been their best player this year.
Yeah, but I don't know, like who
And
they
now
got.
they're losing
Now
him.
they got Sullivan, which is like
And then Laurie looks mad, and then Laurie's
gone.
going. You know what I mean?
it makes no sense.
So they're relying on an 18-year-old Aiden Caesar as well.
Aiden Caesar's coming as well.
Who's
I like
mid,
Aiden Caesar.
Who's mid.
He's not
and
unbelievable, but he's a good player.
And Dwight, he's injured for half of next season, and then they've got Latifinu, they've got Sullivan and Caesar.
I don't know, man.
I feel like that's worse than what they have now, and they're last now.
You're gonna need like 4 Wayne Bennett's to improve.
They need some. They need some centers, bro.
I don't know, but man, I feel like the Tigers are there, and they're just below. They might week in week out. They're starting to put some good games together.
Yeah, they're playing really good.
They're playing really good,
Getting a
but
win.
That's
It's like them.
It's like it's just
It's like the Dragons.
It's like you don't get the win, you don't move up the ladder. It's
Yeah,
very simple.
no one forgets you. No one remembers you almost winning. Unfortunately,
That's the truth, and no one cares about your for and against unless you're equal points, which is a fair point.
yeah,
I want to speak about NRL going to Vegas quickly.
yeah.
It's been announced, it's been confirmed on 100%.
Because they're gonna have Reece Walsh and Matt Lodge in Las Vegas.
No, one sec.
There's gonna be. I don't think there's any way that there's gonna be. There's gonna be no drama.
He's a fuck
There's gonna be no drama. You're telling me there's gonna be no drama. They're sending those two.
One sec. All right, let's get serious. That was a good one. That was a good one. Reece Walsh follows you on TikTok, by the way. Doesn't he?
I love him.
Is that him?
Yeah, that's him.
All
That's
right.
him.
Shout out
He's
to
a
Reece
sticker.
Walsh, bro.
Shout out, bro.
Definitely wouldn't put any female in my family around you at all.
Bro, half the men in Vegas are gonna be
It's gonna be crazy.
debating on whether or not they want to play for the pink team for
Listen,
that weekend.
So
So
they
they say what happens there stays there.
what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and I'm going to tell you who's going to Vegas. We've got the Roosters. Makes sense. Classy, elegant, posh Bondi boys.
13th.
Rich owner. 13th, okay. Rabbitohs.
You know,
X
makes
Factor.
total sense. Biggest market, like
Russell Crowe.
Broncos and Souths are the two biggest rugby league
One
markets.
sec, let me get to him. But what I'm saying
Right.
is, I like to think of like the head of them. So
Yeah,
the-
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe, Nick Politis, he makes fucking total sense, right? And then you got the Broncos, who are arguably one of the biggest clubs in NRL. They got the best facilities,
So much fun to watch.
so much fun to watch. But I'm just talking about off history and stuff.
And they already have Broncos there, so it's like familiar.
Okay, so they get it. And then I don't know how, why,
How?
where these people made this. And this is no disrespect to any Manly fans.
Why?
But I don't understand.
I don't think any Manly fan understands
I don't
why
think
they're
they're like, what?
Is Turbo going to play?
Yeah, he probably will.
If he plays, then like, yeah, fair enough.
But like, what's he going to do for you? In,
Turbo's going to get hurt on the flight to America, bro.
Scotch biscuits and stuff. I don't get alcohol players all of them Scotch biscuits. I don't get why Manly are going. I don't see anything marketable about them.
Morgan Harper?
Morgan. This is a fucking bad episode.
I don't know, bro. Why are we sending Manly there, bro?
I actually don't know, but
Why?
Okay, I
so I
gotta-
can say Joshua Aloi. That's what the guy called him in the rugby league. I think they were the naming team of the season or something.
And he said his name?
He
Oh,
said his
yeah,
name and he completely butchered it.
last
Like,
year.
why? Like, cuz we could have taken. You could have.
Who would you take? That's my next. So my next question is: you got Rabbitohs, Roosters, Broncos, and Manly. Manly, we want to not take them to Vegas. We think that another team is suitable. So my question to you is: who's suitable for that?
So what's dumb as well is Rabbitohs and Roosters aren't even versing each other,
That should happen.
which is like they literally don't like each other, and it's like the biggest rival. Imagine it's like sending Real and Barca and fucking. I'm just gonna use
Espanyol and Vallecano,
Yeah,
and then
and-
Real
yeah.
plays Vallecano. And
Yeah,
Barca
and Real,
plays-
it's like you don't play the best matchup. It's like Boston and LA Lakers coming here and then they're versing fucking NBL teams, bro, instead of each other. You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
It makes no sense.
It doesn't make sense that Souths are versing Manly and Roosters are versing Broncos. It just doesn't. But
Who would you send there?
I would have sent the Warriors there.
Cars.
Because
That would be so good, eh?
every bloody New Zealander in the States is going to go there.
That's like a
Like, imagine how, like, The Rock's probably going to go there because New Zealand's
Oh, that's
you know,
a
because
fucking good.
you know what I mean?
good thought too.
Like, I'm not saying he would.
Everyone.
But like, it's a whole country.
Literally,
You know what
flying
I
straight
mean?
to Vegas for one team, and the most passionate
So,
fans.
It just doesn't make sense that they wouldn't send.
You would have sent Melbourne?
No, bro. Who cares about Melbourne?
No, I'm saying, look, I know Warriors is your
No,
answer,
bro, no.
but I'm
You
trying
take-
to like.
I'm not even glazing the Warriors. It just makes sense because a whole country's market is being capitalized on.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's a business decision, and at the
then
same time,
give them a holiday, bro.
yeah, like they want to travel, cuz.
Give them a holiday.
Like let them go to Vegas. The boys, they
Bro,
will
they've
love it.
just been in Sydney or wherever the hell.
Can you
they
imagine
were.
the Waz?
Where were they? Queensland.
Yeah, Sunshine
They were
Coast.
in the Sunshine
think
Coast
so.
for 2 years, bro. Give them a holiday. Let them go to Vegas. Let them go to Vegas and not play.
Can you imagine about 10, just the wild boys just walking through the casa like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
off their nut.
I know, bro.
Having a great time with their like just with a mad song pranking, like,
Yeah.
and they're just vibing. And then Dwayne the Rock Johnson just walks through the Vegas, him and Kevin Hart. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
They're like, what the hell? Is that a turkey?
I think they deserve
Oh,
it, and that's a good answer. I actually didn't think of that. It didn't come to my head.
I'm just saying, like, it just makes more sense to just send the Warriors there, in my opinion. I don't know.
Definitely, 100%.
But like, I just feel like a lot of people would want to just go see a New Zealand team play.
Yeah, well, that makes a lot of sense. I'd love to see Sean Johnson in the bright lights down in Vegas. Sadly, it won't be happening. We have to watch Matt Lodge and DCE.
Yeah, but I don't understand why we got like the problem with going to Vegas is we already have a bad rep. Our reputation, like he's
Like
gotten better.
Aussies or
It's,
the sport?
rugby league has already got. Look, it's gotten a lot better, the reputation. But like, bro, you're literally sending these people to. It's like they belong here.
Yeah.
In terms of this is where bad rep people go. They sent the NBA All-Star game here once. Cause I swear about 60%, like the crime
they?
rate
In Australia?
No. The NBA All-Star game went to Las Vegas
Oh,
one
yeah.
time.
Yeah, one time.
I swear to God, the crime rate doubled.
Yeah, because
Like there's a reason why they only went there one time. People went off their nut for that weekend.
yeah, it would have been crazy, bro.
Yeah, and
all
I
the
know-
celebrities are there. All
Like-
the ballers are there.
Yeah,
It's
and-
a chill weekend. You're gonna have
Yeah.
a great time. Parties every single section.
And you know, cause these like rugby league in the culture is piss. Like
drink
alcohol nonstop. Like they're not gonna like, and I'm worried, bro. I'm very worried, and like I
don't really care because I couldn't care less about the American
they're
market.
sending players that like I've heard some of the bad gambling addictions, bro. Because I just hope that they give him rules, bro.
No.
You gotta give him rules.
One thing about
you
the
can't
NRL,
get like go free, yeah.
No. One thing about the NRL, like the organization of it, they're gonna fucking put rules. They love rules.
Yeah.
They love to be political. They love like even you see in the actual sport when a guy does a high tackle, they love to throw their rules around and,
Yeah,
and
but
open the book and look
rules
at it.
are made to be broken, and any player in any sport is going to break the rules, it's probably rugby league.
Give me one player. Even you take out. I want this answer from you. Take us off camera, by the way. I want one player that you would love to be in Vegas with, and one player that would be a fucking disaster to be with. Okay, so give me the player you'd love to be there with out of those 4 teams.
Who's going, sorry?
So Manly, Rabbits, Roosters, Broncos. Roosters, Broncos.
Jobo, bro.
Huh?
Jack Wyden and Latrell Mitchell.
Jack Wyden and Latrell Mitchell.
Yeah.
You'd love to be with them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that'll be
And
a
their
party.
cousins.
And they're actually
Their little
cousins.
cousins, so.
There you go. So you got them, right?
Jobo.
That will be a fucking mayhem. Because I know, like, Jack Wyden. You know, Jack Wyden's actually a country guy. You know that, yeah? Like, he's very, like, farm life, this, that.
Yeah.
But listen, when the party's on, I think they're all going to party pretty fucking well, right?
How's it? Outside of Vegas, it's just desert.
Yeah.
So he does
It's
nothing
going to
there to
have
hunt.
one scene of
he's
the
he's hunting
Breaking Bad
tumbleweeds.
scene. One of those Breaking Bad scenes. They're going to find the Heisenberg
Someone's, yeah.
in the thing.
Because
Who would you take?
Me, I'm like a nice, chill bloke, bro. I don't really go hard.
Okay, but...
So give me Jobo, because at least he's going to be like, far out, look at that. There's the Eiffel Tower. I'll die. I just sound like Block of Roach, but I just reckon
Why'd you say Eiffel Tower?
because it's there.
There's a mini version.
There's a mini Eiffel
okay.
Tower,
Sorry, I've never
bro.
been to Vegas, guys.
Yeah, because
check.
I remember the whole thing, bro. From when I was 14.
thought-
It's
okay.
so much fun there. If the players haven't been there, you're gonna have a blast.
Yeah.
I hope they stand at one of the good hotels, like Bellagio or
They
something.
definitely will, bro.
I want to go, but like I can't go to the States and like not go and see my family and stuff. So I need a big trip. I just don't have the facilities for that big man.
Facilities for that big man.
But hey, I'd go with Jobo, but I would not want to go with The cheese, bro. He probably make me drink too much. He loves the grog, bro.
Yeah, he would love it.
Because he's not gonna remember the whole trip, in my opinion.
Okay.
I reckon he's the biggest drinker out of like all of the guys going there.
But there's one man you didn't pick. One man no one mentioned. And I just looked at his team and I was like, he was the first person there. Because if I'm partying with anyone in Vegas from the NRL, it's Victor Radley. Like that's like bees and more bees, right?
Yeah.
I don't drink whatever, but that would be an absolute blast, cuz. And one person I wouldn't party with, like honestly, Cody Walker.
At least he'll defend you.
Yeah, no, Cody Walker will 100%
At least he'll
defend you.
defend you,
But I don't want to be defended, cuz. I just want to have a good time, all right?
South seems the one to be with, right?
Yeah,
the
I
South
reckon.
Team
I
will be-
reckon that's the funnest team.
The South
Them
Team
or
will be the
Broncos,
funnest.
I reckon. Roosters, you'll be blind
Oh,
drunk.
yeah, I forgot the Broncos, cuz.
But the Broncos, all right. But the thing is if you go,
Tony Staggs.
if you go out with any of them, you're not getting no chicks.
Oh, definitely, yeah.
You're not.
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
getting
right.
the chicks that they don't want.
The dog. When you
Yeah,
feed
yeah.
the dog.
I'll just be like, hey,
Yeah,
Rick,
you're
hey,
getting
Jordan
the
Ricky.
scraps.
Hey, Jordan Ricky, ask if she has a sister.
Yeah.
As you're walking
No.
past.
Like you know, you got the tens and then you got the beluga.
Yeah, yeah.
The whale. You're gonna.
fucked up
I'd be the distraction. You know what I mean? I'd allow them to go for the 10. I'd sacrifice myself. You know.
Sacrifice myself for this big man. All right, let's move on, boys. That was a good one. I like the Vegas talk.
All right. Oh wait. All right.
Anything else? I got one more question for you before we go to the tips.
Go.
If you had to pick one player, this is a serious question. If you had to pick one player to convince... Actually, I'm going to give a bit of background for this. When I was in Lebanon, it was NRL season, and my cousin, who's... I never met him in my life until then, but we've always spoken. He's looking at me like, what are you watching? And I was watching the footy. I think it was the Bulldogs, I can't remember. He's like, what the hell's that? This, that. You know what I mean? He's tripping out. He's asking questions. Shout out to Aboud, my cousin. And then I showed him it, and he's like, this is a Jahsh sport. But like literally, it's what it is. They're smashing into each other and whatnot. And I was thinking today, I was like, who would you show, like if you got someone that doesn't watch rugby league, doesn't know nothing about the sport, who's that one player you show them that you're confident that it can convince them to start watching NRL?
I'm always going to do this because I've done this so many times because I'm obviously streaming. A lot of people from the States come. There's the guys that I've met through streaming.
You got Olin. You told Olin about the...
Yeah, one of the first guys I showed Olin, and it's always the same guy I show first. It's always Benji. Because they know rugby as...
Yeah. There's no like...
You know what I mean? There's just people running into each other, and then I always show them Benji. Because Benji is like, if you're showing someone basketball, you show them... Kyrie or Allen Iverson or someone that...
Risk taker.
Someone that put that... No, they invented their own identity. They didn't care what anyone said, and they just did what they wanted.
And when I say risk taker is he's done the flick pass how many times? You know what I mean? As much as people know that he's going to do it, he still does
but
it.
Rookie Benji did it in the grand final to win them the grand final.
To Pat Richards, was it to Pat Richards? Was that pass?
Yeah.
That was amazing, bro.
Like,
that's why he's up on my wall,
You
bro.
have cojones, bro. You know, players, they don't care what... I can't imagine how many players would have not liked the way Benji played.
100%.
I can't imagine how many players would have told Benji that, no, don't do that stuff. All right, that's for little girls.
That's fancy stuff. We don't want to do
No
that.
fancy stuff. Run direct. Run with purpose.
Run the line, son.
You know, and they used to tell Allen Iverson stop dribbling. Like, no, bro.
Yeah, and they said...
They didn't care. They played the way they wanted to, their own style, their own. They pretty much invented it, and Benji is a player that he was so out there, so original. He's the most iconic player to ever play the sport
I love him, bro.
because he was so damn fun to watch,
And he just didn't care.
and he was so damn good as well.
You've taken my answer because I
know. I'm
Benji's
sorry.
one of... No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Benji's one of my favourites, bro. I'm just trying to think. Who would you show them, bro?
SBW as well, man.
Sonny Bill Williams,
Sonny,
100%.
because you show them the biggest hitter.
Because if you show, there's one hit where Sonny Bill Williams, I swear the guy's hair tie came out of his hair or the saliva. Something popped out of him, cuz. And that was one of the first times that's the first memory I have of Sonny Bill Williams. And I was just like, cuz, that is unreal. Who are you, bro?
I think it was Puller. No, it wasn't Waterhouse. Puller tour.
The Waterhouse one was my favourite.
It was Trent Waterhouse. Penrith.
The Penrith black
He
jersey.
pumped the Penrith guy in his hair. You just see the
That's
water.
exactly what I
leave
just
his
said.
hair.
Yeah.
Cause that's a 0.1 second hair dryer.
That's
right
iconic. You got to show him Sonny Bill Williams.
Yeah.
Flick passes. Even when he played at centre, he was unbelievable. Who would you put Sonny Williams in NBA terms? Like, who is Sonny Bill Williams?
Sonny Bill. He's really like he's just.
Can't say
there's a level-
Shaq because like
There's a level of athleticism and
Skill
mixed with skill. He's like
and
LeBron.
longevity.
He's like LeBron, bro.
Would you say LeBron?
He's like LeBron for me.
Who would you say?
I was gonna go Zion.
Yeah, but like well,
But
yeah,
Zion is like Talakai, bro.
yeah, Zion is
You know what I
Talakai.
mean? no.
No, but Talakai actually plays games.
No. But like Zion is like Talakai. If Talakai had Swali's athleticism, bro, there's no one like that. But like, cause Sonny Bill was like athleticism, skill, speed. He was bigger than everyone in the position. He was faster than everyone in the position. He was more skilled than everyone in the position.
He was tougher than everyone as well, bro.
And he just was the best in it. He's the best back row ever.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
I think that's
that's Sonny Bill I'm talking about, bro. Someone that
you don't really love.
that
Well, you have to love him because he's gonna be here one day.
He was my first stab in the heart, bro.
Well, you have to love him.
Like
soon,
like
'cause
8-year-old, 9-year-old me.
that's the biggest goal is for me to have him on, and we know people that know him, so we'll work on it when we are worthy.
I didn't say I didn't like him.
No,
I
no,
just
no,
said that's the guy that
I'm trying
gave
to
me my.
fact
He's the one that broke my heart first.
I'm
Bro.
gonna I'm
It wasn't
fact-checking
a
you
girl.
from now. So
You're damage controlling, bro.
No, I'm fact checking you from now. So when he comes on, it's already sorted. You know what I mean?
Listen, man.
But that's
the only way he'd mend my heart is by sitting here.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That would rejuvenate the whole
I
left
love
of
him.
my heart.
I don't care what he done to the ball. I love him.
Regenerate.
As a person, as a role model. But that's such a great comparison from Sonny Bill Williams is LeBron James because, like you said, athleticism, skill, toughness, longevity, and
Just
one of the best in his position. Like LeBron's for me, top 2, top 3, whatever people say. You have Kobe because you love Kobe, but actual GOAT status it's LeBron, Jordan, LeBron. However,
he's the goat of that position, bro.
yeah,
In my opinion,
he's unbelievable. So yeah, I like that comparison, bro.
Yeah.
Anything else on that topic? I don't think we want to. Anything else? Who would I show? Yeah, Sonny Bill
Benny
Williams.
Barber as well is
Benji.
crazy.
Who?
Steve Maddie.
Oh, one sec.
Steve Maddie.
No, we're not doing this disrespect, bro. Greg fucking Inglis.
Yeah, GI too.
GI.
Bro.
Who is GI? GI is Shaq.
You know what? GI is literally like his clip is the first thing I always show. Him pretty much murdering Dean Young. That's how I introduced the New Jersey. Like, there's my mate. He lives in New Jersey.
New Jersey. Hey, Paulie.
His name's Leon. Shout out to the king. But I showed him Greg Inglis.
And he just loves it.
And he's like,
Sucked
what
in.
the fuck?
It's amazing.
He just sees in like 240p. His head come off, bro.
240p.
GI is crazy.
Worst quality ever.
Steve Maddie is crazy when it comes to the hits.
Steve Maddie was so good.
No,
but I was saying GI. Is GI Shaq?
GI is like Shaq. GI is like Shaq,
I
bro.
think that's a good comparison. Did I nail it?
Overwhelming force.
Yeah,
Couldn't
just
stop him.
move. Like, you can't
Couldn't
stop
stop him.
And you knew he's coming for you, but you just can't do nothing.
I used this line for both of them. You couldn't stop them. You could only hope to contain them. Josh Morris was probably the best at containing him, and he still did so much in Origin.
Yeah, unbelievable. I like that topic, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. We're almost done here. We're going to wrap up the tips for this round. I got them right here on my phone. I actually didn't watch a lot of NRL this weekend, and it was a very busy weekend for me. So this week I'm doled back in, lads, right? First things first game. This is what? Semi-final repeat last year? Quarter-final repeat? North Queensland Cowboys and Cronulla Sharks.
Yeah. Both teams, Cowboys have the bye, but Sharks are playing good football right now.
They're back into that form.
Yeah, they're hitting their stride at perfect time.
Perfect time.
Honestly, man, I'm gonna go. So the Cowboys need this win.
And it's at Queensland.
But something is telling me it's in North Queensland.
Queensland Country Bank Stadium. So I think that's their home
Yeah.
ground.
Oh man, it's tough, bro.
I
really like this Sharks forward pack, and I think they're gonna do well. But I'm gonna go the Cowboys 1-12.
Valentine Holmes still not there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm probably gonna say Cowboys 1-12 as well. Warriors
It's
and
gonna be like a 2-point game.
yeah, Warriors and Manly.
Warriors 13+ next.
Warriors 13+. Parra and Roosters. Battle of the El Shiriko. This is Liverpool and Chelsea at its finest, bro. This is like the worst of the worst.
These guys are going for 9th.
I'm going to say, because Mitchell Moses is out, I'm going to say the Roosters do 13+ on them.
Yeah, I think Roosters.
Very comfortably
I think
too.
Roosters 1-12.
I think I said this at the start of the season, or the first 10 rounds, whatever. Parra without Moses, like they should be begging Moses to, like, giving him everything. He's the glue to that team, bro.
Yeah. He's gone for the season. Their season's
loss.
pretty much over now.
13 plus
Roosters
Roosters.
1 to 12, I reckon.
1 to 12?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't go 13 plus. Teddy to have a blinder. Tigers, Dolphins.
I'm gonna go to the Tigers.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the Tigers.
I'm going to go Tigers. I think they're finally going to get a win.
I
again.
think they're playing good, man.
Okay. Titans and Penrith.
Penrith.
I'm going to say Penrith, and I'm going to say it's going to be a close game. Or, actually, because last week was close.
I think it's gonna be 13 plus, man. I think this is a game that.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a game that Penrith's
I'm thinking like a punter. I shouldn't think like I should just give my team. Penrith are going to win 13 plus, I think, yeah.
Yeah.
Dragons, Melbourne.
Melbourne.
What?
Dragon supporters.
Yeah, the Dragons gonna have. Oh, they're gonna compete.
Yeah, boy.
No, I think Melbourne were like pretty damn dominant on the weekend.
I don't think.
I think it was them as well as Canberra. But one thing you can't have against Melbourne is inept wingers defensively, and they have both of them.
Okay.
That are completely inept.
I think the first 20 minutes is going to be very tight, and then I think the Melbourne just run away with
I
it.
think it'll be like 36 to 12, something like that.
Yeah, Dragons. I say Dragons scoring.
Ravenel was scoring though.
100%. Yeah,
He's always
He's the
scores.
first try scorer you pulled from the list, bro.
Early, let him in 2 tries.
Yeah. No, you can't. Warbrick's gonna have a hell of a lot of fun.
Oh,
Or
Knights.
whoever's on that side.
This is going to be game of the round. Newcastle Knights at Newcastle against the Rabbitohs.
I can't. It's hard. Bro, Rabbitohs need to wake up. They need to wake up.
This is a tough one, bro.
I'm going to go Knights 1 to 12. Oh, but no Hastings.
Yes.
So, who comes in?
I'm gonna say this.
Because we're on Mondays. We don't know who's coming in.
Yeah.
They got Adam Clune, but didn't he just get released?
I think isn't Lachlan Lamb playing?
I don't know, man. I don't know anymore, bro.
I think Lockie Lamb will slide in and Gamble.
I think
Gamble
it's
go to 7.
I think it's Adam
Or
Clune.
Croston can play there too.
Oh, Lockie Miller.
Lockie Miller. What did I say? Lamb. Lachlan Lamb. Fuck,
Yeah.
I'm an idiot.
That
Lockie
was
Miller.
2015, bro.
Lockie Miller.
I think Lockie Miller could come
I think
in.
Lockie Miller will pop in, man.
Yeah, that's big Hastings because he just gives them a lot.
That's definitely game of the round for
And I
me.
think their forwards is going to be too much for Souths. I don't know if Souths forward pack is coming back, but they need Totola, they need Burgess ASAP.
Quick prediction. What is it? I'm gonna go field goal, but Lecho slots the field goal.
I'm going to go Knights 1 to 12.
Fair. That's fair. And the last one, the Faders versus the most atrocious defensive side in the world, the Bulldogs. Raiders versus Bulldogs. What's your take?
Mate, if we had Preston, I was going to say Dogs are easy. I just think we match up with them pretty well. I don't know, man. It's just something about Raiders' attack. It just looks flat.
Yeah, but
You know
I think they're gonna have fun with us if we don't fix our defense.
With Preston out, they probably promote Ock. But you know what? I've been saying this the whole damn season.
He's been alright.
I've been saying this for the last 4 or 5 weeks. We're gonna end the Raiders season,
You reckon?
and I'm gonna stick with my guns. And
I'm
I'm gonna go Dogs 1 to 12.
I'm gonna stick with you, Dogs 1 to 12, because my
Dogs 1
delusion.
to 12, bro.
And we're very sad that we don't get to watch Reece Walsh this week. We've made this
I know.
podcast just all about Reece Walsh after last week, right? So that's our
Well
tips.
deserved rest, Reese.
Yeah, enjoy it, brother. And that's us, man. Love
Yeah,
yous all.
love
Let's record
yous.
some EPL now, baby. Let's go double
Yeah.
shift today, you know what I mean? Like, subscribes, and supplies, yeah.